Welcome to the Totally Awesome Fishing Show, where we are aboard High Sea Drifter, the 17-foot Wilson Flyer, possibly the most famous shark boats in the world as far as I'm concerned now. They've got nearly all of Britain's big sharks in the last couple of years. It's amazing. This man, Wayne Comben, caught this shark. That's a powerful fish, look at that. That's after half an hour, over half an hour.
Wow, it just doesn't do it justice. The camera, looking through the lens, I hope it does, because to look at this thing in the flesh.
Now, a lot of people thought, God, that's really lucky. That's a rubber blow-up one. Okay, whatever. But then we went 250 miles further east from Devon to Hampshire, off the Isle of Wight, where Wayne lives up in that area. He went out aboard, a 17-foot Wilson Flyer, a white one called Tarin. 5 trips, only took him 5 trips to get the biggest thresher shark ever recorded on film in British waters, way over the British record. This one looked like that.
I relented and put the shoulder harness on because it was killing me. I don't mind admitting it. Again, I put a lot of pressure on this fish.
Hour now, just over the hour.
An hour.
Hour and 5 minutes?
Yeah, and I've put a lot of tension on it.
And today I'm here with Wayne again, the lucky mascot, just off the North Devon coast. We're going to see if there's any chance of proving lightning doesn't strike twice.
What can I say? Whoever says lightning doesn't strike twice certainly does with shark fishing. What an amazing fish that was.
Well, listen guys, it probably doesn't strike more than twice. I think we're all agreed on that. But right place, right time, right boat, a Wilson Flyer, brilliant shark boats. We're down here, we're going to see what we can do, aren't we, Wayne? We're going to give it a go.
We're certainly going to give it a go, and for my part, not only did it strike twice, there's every chance of it striking a third time. And if you do the right sort of stuff in the right sort of area, well, sky's your limit, Graham. We never know what's going to occur, do we, really?
No, we're out here. Now listen guys, if you go, let's face it, look, you've got blue sharks, and we love blue shark fishing here, but they're blue sharks. You've got poor beagle sharks, you've got thresher sharks. They're whole different animals. They're different sizes. Or the sharks we go for are totally different sizes. Once you get over about, well, let's say an average one, just an average one's about 300 pounds, which they are. They're a big animal, a big fish. So we're using, well, when I've used previous years when I've had them, 50-pound line minimum. I'm not doing any light line fishing at all. You've got to use decent line. You don't want to invest all that time and fuel and effort, let me say, and then you hook the fish of a lifetime and bust it off. Wayne's adapted to that method admirably. What are you fishing with, Wayne?
Well, I've got some heavy rods. They are heavy. They suited my budget at the time. That's why I bought them. I've got 25 TLDs. Again, you know, I could do with a slightly heavier reel maybe, but it's what my budget, you know, allowed, and they have done the job admirably. So, yeah, we've got stuff here. We've got tackle that should land big fish. Let's hope so. You know, we'll see. And you never know. You just never know, do you?
You know what the saying is, guys, you've got to be in it to win it, and here at the Totally Awesome Fishing Show, we love our shark fishing. We're going to be trying to make a pollock fishing film at the same time. That's what our primary target is. But listen, when you're out on the water, any of you small boat guys, don't be afraid to put some chum in the water and just put a shark line out on good gear, nice heavy shark trace. You never know what might come along. So,
sorry,
yeah, you carry on with.
Speaking of chum, I'm just about to give this chum bag another shake.
Yeah, that's an idea, isn't it? Yeah.
We want to get some good scent in this water, and have another shake for a minute or two.
Oh, a little tip, guys. You can, depending on how squeamish you are, go for your own extraction method. This is what we call raptor oil. You can't buy it. I don't care if you've got all the money in the world and you think you're the best fisherman in the world, you can't buy raptor oil. It's a DNA profile of 2 different species. Even Wayne doesn't know what the other species is. Does it smell? It smells. I'll tell you what, the sharks smell it, that's for sure. We're going to drift here. If we get lucky, we get lucky. If not, hopefully we're going to get you guys a light tackle pollock fishing film.
First fish of the day then on that first lure we mentioned. And no idea how big it is at the moment. They do give a good initial run, pollock, we know that. So even a small fish will we'll give it a little bit of a bend. But
he's what, 5, 6 pound weight?
I'll give myself 5 happily for him, you know. So
yeah, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. And he'll go back okay?
He should do. We'll get this lure out. We won't keep him out too long because, as I say, they're not the toughest of fish, but he's a nice one actually. Nice start to the day, I think. Straight down.
Straight down.
Well, it's a glorious day, and I mean glorious, beautiful scenery, out of this world, and we're really hoping, fingers crossed, that we're going to get another decent sizable fish to show you guys. Now to do that, of course, you've got to attract them. Now this stuff here, rubby-dubby, chum, whatever you want to call it, you need it. You really need it. You might happen across a shark, yeah, you might do, but you really do, to give yourself the best opportunity. You need this. This attracts the sharks to your baits. Now we're running a little short today, so what we've done is we brought some bran with us. You buy this, we've had it asked many times, and we've told people many times, this is just bran. You get it from horse feed. Where you buy horse feed, you'll get it from those sort of shops, and it's just I think it's a byproduct of I'm not even certain what it is, but it's just called bran, and this soaks up all that oil, and as you release it, it just releases the particles, the little bits. Nothing big for them to eat. You don't want to feed them, fill them up. You want to attract them in. Now what we've done here, we've emptied up a pretty much washed out rubby bag, and we're just going to recharge it a bit. Now Graeme's got his what he's called Raptor oil.
6 months old, 6 months old vintage.
I'm going to do something very brave now and open it up right underneath my nose, and I took all the hairs off my insides of my nostrils, but man alive, this stuff is fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. Now that is pure fish oil. Absolutely pure fish oil. And it is magnificent stuff. This slick this produces has to be seen to be believed, but if anything goes past it, picks up a whiff of it, it's going to come up that trail closer and closer to the boat, hopefully intercept our baits. Oh, now I can taste this myself. It really is really good stuff. Now another little tip, we don't throw the heads away. Now trout heads, these are trout at the moment, what we're using, are solid. They're great big lumps, right? You got all to do to smash them up. But what you do is, you still bring them out with you, whack them in the chum bag, they still give off oil, they still give off that scent. When it's washed out and it's given no more, we bring it in, we put the heads in a bucket, we get something like that, and we give them a good old pounding, and they still release more oil. And what we're doing is we're maximising the usage of what we've got, and this really, I mean, there's a big old trout head there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up.
Yeah, we got that one, Wayne, yeah. And
they are pretty solid, but if you give them a pounding, you can get so much more oil out of it. And it just, I mean, it could mean the difference between getting a fish or not getting a fish, because what it does is, it just really maximises what you've got. Now, hello?
Tick, 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 tick.
All right, okay. That's what we want to hear, fellas. Now, on a still day like this, we've got these clickers on, because any sort of tick, you haven't got so much wave movement or anything, like keep clicking it, ticking it. You're always looking around, wondering what that noise was. On a still day like this, if you hear those clicks, prick your ears up, because you never know. I don't mind calling it rubby-dubby, by the way, fellas. And believe you me, you'll be wanting gloves on to do this, unless there's something wrong with you, because you do not want to be putting your hands in bare in this stuff, because it will smell for weeks afterwards. But pack the sack with it, and once we filled it up, we'll tie the top off, we'll get it over the side, we'll tie it tight to the side as well. You don't want this stuff drifting away. If it breaks away, you've got a huge bulk of scent, could take the sharks with it. So when you tie it to the side of the boat, tie it nice and tight. Another tip, guys, we keep this in a bucket, all right, all the time. Not just because we're finicky about, you know, we don't want a messy deck and that lot. No, we don't want a messy deck. This is oil. This oil, we get it on your deck, it's just dangerous. You just do not need it on the deck. It's slippery, it's oil. What are you going to say? So, in a bucket to the side, over the side. Now you watch what this does to the water, because I have got no doubt you'll suddenly see a big old brown cloud. And once that water gets moved, the rocking of the boat, sending that out, perfect. Okay, I wasn't a Boy Scout, fellas, my knots ain't brilliant, but I'm going to tie something that I know isn't going to come off here. And what I will do when I've given that a knot that I'm confident isn't going to come loose, which isn't this one at the moment, but it will be in a second or so, I'll give that bag a shake, and you can see then what's coming off it. We'll have a look. Look, this is just a movement of the boat itself, and there's not a lot of tide at the moment, but if I give this back a little shake, just a little tiny shake, have a look at this, and that's pure oil, and that'll keep going for quite a while. I'm not going to give it too much now because there's not a lot of tide, but that will just keep on giving and giving.
Now you might have just seen us getting the tag stick ready, because I've been tagging for 40 odd years now. Had recaptured sharks in the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean, a variety of species. Out here, years and years and years ago, fish were caught for what's called line class records, and to claim a record you had to kill the shark. Well look, people, it was just the way it was then. I like to see them swim away, so I put tags in them. And what we do is put this stainless steel cannula, it's called, on the end of that short tag stick, and it's ready to put in just around about behind the dorsal fin, and inside here is a cylinder of information in a variety of different languages, and I think it's got a nominal reward for people that find it, say $10, just to make them, otherwise they just cut it off and throw it away. They've got $10, they might want to send the information of where that shark was caught, what size it was it male, was it female, that sort of thing. Invariably, this is doing it for a long time, nearly all the shark recaptures I've had have been by commercial fishermen, longliners all over the Atlantic Ocean, anywhere, and the fish is called a dressed out weight, which is killed. Well, that's not a lot of good. But really, this is the way forward. You don't need to kill the sharks. We certainly have no intention of killing any shark we catch. Should we even get a run today? We don't know if we're going to get a run even. You know, we're just here trying. We'll give it a shot, and we're also, it's only me and Wayne on the boat, going to try and film it and maybe get a tag in it as well. But listen guys, at the moment, beautiful weather, it's all pie in the sky. The chum trail is out, the shark lines are out, we just sit back and chill. The downside is, when I had my Wilson flyer built, I had it built with this bench in the back. I think it's a couple £100 or something like that they charged me for it. Because when I go shark fishing, especially on my own, I wanted to be able to recline on it and just wait for that shark one. Oh, chill out in the sunshine. Do you know, I don't think I've laid in it more than 4 or 5 times, because I use it for cutting my bait up. If you want to lay on there, you wouldn't, would you? Another little thing I've done while we're waiting, when I first had the boat built, because these are only 17 footers, you don't need a big boat to catch a really big shark, trust me. As long as it floats, you've got a chance. I absolutely was adamant I wanted the builders to have yellow on it, because yellow is the key colour for sharks. It's been proven by, well, over in America, in the naval colleges where they done tests, and the ones that mako sharks hit, especially when they put dummies in the water, was a yellow infant's dummy. It got eaten and chopped up more times than any other colour. This is absolutely factual, it's in the books. You cannot get away from it. So much so was this yellow attacked, it was called Yum Yum Yellow. And not only is my boat High Sea Drifter Yum Yum Yellow, I've noticed Wayne's shark floats are as well. Now, another pollock on a different part of the reef. We're now in about 60, 65 feet. Just don't feel a bad fish either, but change lures from that small one to what we used to call the chubby chunky. It's made by Sidewinder. We're not flogging Sidewinders, we're just telling you what it's called. A Sidewinder lure. I have no idea what the name of it is, but it's shaped like a shad, like we showed you earlier, and we've had a lot of success with it in Ireland. It looks like a lot of success out here in Devon. It's not a bad fish. And you'll notice it's got the red main line here, which they say red is the colour that disappears at depth. The last one to disappear at depth, but how deep? 60 feet? I mean, 60 feet, oh dear, 60 feet, I'll be on the rocks. So obviously I hooked this fish about 40 feet, I've no idea how big it is. Maybe another 3 pounder, 4 pounder, feels a bit bigger. But I personally don't feel like you need fluorocarbon leaders and all this business. Maybe you don't for pollock. But with these lures, you can keep chopping and changing colours, sizes, shapes. Net, net, net. Oh, look at this one. Now that's what you want to see. A flat, calm sea, and that lure is just sucked back. I can't even see it. We should be netting fish like this. Oh, 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 oh. Ladies, is that not a nice pollock? Lure caught, light rod, brain surgeon, please. He's eating it. Let me just show you there how far that lure's gone down his mouth. Look how far that's gone back down his throat. We sucked it in. Don't forget, I'm retrieving this. I'm winding it towards me, and he still managed to catch up with it and suck it back. And reach inside the mouth. Now, they have got little ridges of teeth, and they've got what they call gill rakers. Now, if I can get in there, I can turn it over. You can go, just watch that hook. You can go digging with a pair of pliers, but I don't like to. I'll just pop that out with my finger in the hook, lightly through the gills. There's the lure. There's the fish. Beautiful pollock, beautiful reef pollock. If you've had them out, you know, say 30, 40 seconds, shoot them in head first, get the water over their fins. Sorry, water over their gills. Job done, he's gone.
He has gone. We're into our pool beagle.
We're into a beagle, there's the trace.
First one of the season.
We're going to get it straight away, but I don't know. I can only, maybe you'll shoot that and see him. Holy
Oh, nice fish.
Look at the size, guys. Look at the size. I'll try and hold him for you.
Nice fish.
Just so you can see him in case we lose it.
Oh, nice fish.
Look at the size of that shark. I'll take that fish in the water. That's the fish. Oh, don't tell me that's not looking like a great white, guys. Oh, he goes, that's me done. That's as much I can hold him, guys. That was in 5 minutes I got hold of the trace on that. Don't ever think that that fish is a caught fish. People would count that as a caught fish. No chance.
That fish is nowhere near played out, as we well know.
Yeah. Now he's ripping.
Yeah.
He's ripping. There's the float. Whew, mama.
First one of the season.
First shark of the season, but a really, really big animal. It's a big, big shark. What I'm going to do is, because we don't want to have long fights, there's absolutely no point if you can get any form of shark in on decent tackle. Don't go light line fishing, guys. you just bust off really, really important, impressive fish. And this shark, this is on a 50, 80 pound Cowstar stand-up stick, this rod. The usual old TLD 25, 50 pound line, sliding float. Now the fish is coming towards the boat. You think I'm pulling it in? I'm not pulling it in. It's just coming towards the boat. And what I've got to try and do is next time I'll try and slip a glove on. We'll try and get you another sight of it. I mean, obviously I don't want to lose it. I want to try and get a tag in it. But you have to realise fish, once they get over 400 pounds, the odds really are pretty much in their favour. So if we can get a tag in it, brilliant. If I can at least get it up for the camera again, that would be even better. But I think you got some footage there of the first shark of the 2014 season, and it's a big fish. If I get it again, if I get my good friend Wayne, he will stick the camera down its throat for you. You'll have no doubt about the size of it. It's what the Devon coastline is famous for. There's a lobster boat over there. He's fishing. I wonder if he knows what we got on here. Whew.
I wonder if them surfers not very far away wonder what we got on here.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to be on a surfboard. I don't think I want to be in a kayak or a pedal though, Wayne, to be honest. The size of that fish. Did you see its jaws? Listen, I'm a fisherman. Big, big. Let's slip a bit.
How long's this fish been on now, Graeme?
Hang on, gotta go around the bottom of it.
I'm filming everything and trying to hang on at the same time.
Oh, not good there, not good there. Watch these rubby sacks. Just when you think you've turned him, no. He's actually turning the boat. Whew.
Apologise for the aerial in the way and bits and pieces, guys, but I'm trying to get a different perspective on this fish and the fight as well.
He's doing what he wants at the moment, and this is the back killer. Oh, beating me to death. Oh, yuck at the size of that shark. Here we go.
Get into the boat and we'll have a bit more perspective, I believe. This is a fish.
Ah.
My word. You be careful there, Graeme. Oh my word.
How big do you want it to be, guys? Is that big enough? Here's the tack stick. Missed him. Tack's on in. Hopefully I don't.
Hopefully I don't, I'm balanced up here.
Looking back at me, guys.
Watch yourself, Graeme.
Yeah.
Things we do for TAFishing, eh? Hope you fellas appreciate it. That's a good fish. Whoa, even through this lens. It never does it justice. Not like being here, you can take our words for that. If you don't believe us, get out here, catch one like this yourself and film it.
In a 17-foot dinghy.
Right.
I need a snippers, Wayne.
Okay, I'm coming down.
Well, people, hopefully we've got you some extremely rare footage of one of the biggest sharks in British waters. That fish was immense, but During the fight, Wayne nearly came off the top of the canopy trying to film with the big camera. So it's dangerous for me, it's dangerous for Wayne. And my hand got absolutely crushed, wrapping on the wire. Absolutely wrapped, there's nothing broken, I'm still shaking. Well, I'm not surprised with you with a shark that size. Anyway, we got the tag in, that's the main thing. The shark's gone, we're gonna learn from research. That fishing was really totally awesome. What an unbelievable shark that was, absolutely immense. And great to let it go as well. Get that tag in, let it go. I'm absolutely cream cracker, but we've been here now, we've given it a few more hours and no more sharks. And it just goes to show you, you've got to be very, very dedicated when you're going for big sharks like we do here. You've got to put the time in, you're going to have to be prepared, take a few blanks. We got lucky, or did we? 3 big sharks? Come on. Pool beagle for Wayne, thresher for Wayne, and an absolute monster. My personal best pool beagle, actually, that one. So, Wayne, I've had enough now. I want to go home and have a nice warm shower. Home, James, please.
Well, what a cracking fish from Graeme there. I mean, fish of a lifetime, let's face it. And considering where we are and the neck of woods we're in, only one thing left to say, proper job.